Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about Xbox ROG Ally X price, performance, release date and games that this machine is going to be capable of running. But before we talk about it, let's check sponsor of this video, Desktronic. You will find there desks and chairs, comfortable, great quality. So if you're looking to build a gaming room or a home office, check Desktronic. You will find the link in the description of this video below. There's a promotion going on right now, but on top of that, if you use code MADS, you will get additional 20 euros off. So give it a try. This offer is limited to Europe right now, so give it a try, check it out. Good quality desks and chairs. I cannot recommend it enough. So check it out. Okay guys, welcome back. It's been a while, I know, been pretty busy recently to be honest with you, but I'm back and hopefully in September I'll be able to, well, deliver you content on a regular basis. Now let's talk about ROG Ally and ROG Ally X, or Xbox ROG Ally, or ROG Xbox Ally X. I know some people call it different ways, but anyway, I call it Xbox ROG Ally X. I mean, I guess it is a sort of an Xbox, but it's not really, it's more of a PC. But hey, it plays some Xbox games for sure, so that's actually a good news. And I'll talk about what sort of games you'll be able to play on that, run on this machine, that's for sure. But after Gamescom, there's been quite a lot of previews. More and more people are getting their hands on that machine, and they're actually pretty positive when it comes to, you know, how this machine I guess run games and you know how it feels, and they're actually quite actually positively surprised with the operating system and how smooth it is. Obviously I'm sure there's going to be some extra work needed to be done to actually improve it even more, but looks like it's actually going in the right direction. But let's talk about a few things first. Like, let's talk about, well, price, let's talk about release date, it's coming pretty soon, and let's talk about those games, I guess. You know, specs, I've spoken about it before, you can check my previous videos about it. I'll probably make another video when, you know, it's going to be closer to release, just to kind of, I guess, compare those two, because there's going to be two devices, Xbox ROG Ally, which is going to be cheaper but less powerful, and obviously there's going to be more powerful but more expensive Xbox ROG Ally X. Price-wise, $599 and euros for the lower end machine, and for the more powerful one that's going to be $899, which is actually, and euros as well, but euros, dollars, obviously depending where you live. And that's actually not a big surprise. There's been some rumors suggesting that maybe Microsoft would actually you know, support that project financially, as in, you know, they would well, that they would be able to lower that price, but I guess Microsoft is actually far from it. They are not going to be subsidizing, well, they're not really subsidizing their hardware, so I guess it would be naive to believe that they would subsidize third-party hardware as well, because at the end of the day, yes, it's a collaboration between Microsoft and Asus, but still Asus is producing that stuff, right? Is a producer, a maker of this machine. Microsoft is just providing expertise and Windows operating system, which is actually pretty good right now apparently. So price wise, it's no surprise, you know, we've heard these rumors before. I guess these prices actually not that bad if you compare it to previous versions of these devices, because if you compare these prices to like a regular Asus ROG Ally and ROG Ally X, same prices pretty much, right? No major difference there. But the good thing is that these machines that are coming now, they're going to be more powerful, so more efficient, better genuinely speaking, especially the X model, right? The more expensive one, because it's going to be, you know, it will come with pretty hefty specs, pretty good specs, that's for sure. So that's price. Release date 16th of October. So it's actually not long of a wait anymore, like six weeks. No word on pre-orders. I would imagine that they will actually launch pretty soon. I'm quite interested. I'm quite curious how popular this machine is going to be, because if you look at, there's been some report a couple of weeks ago where it was said that Steam Deck sold like 3 or 4 million, and all other PC handhelds sold around like million or something like that. And we're talking about all other handhelds, so MSI handhelds, Lenovo handhelds, ROG or Ally handhelds, right? So we're talking about couple of hundreds of thousands of these devices from Asus. So I wonder, now with Xbox logo on it, now with, I guess, official Microsoft support for this device, and, you know, really being called Xbox, really, even it's not really like a proper Xbox handheld, I would imagine that that is going to sell much better, especially now that Microsoft is really, and let's move on to games, is really pushing Play Anywhere, and, you know, the whole thing about let's make this handheld really part of Xbox family now. And if you really think about it, this machine is going to be great for Xbox Game Pass games, or should I really say PC Game Pass games, because that's what it is. And pretty much all Game Pass games will be on that device that are coming. Performance-wise, I've heard some really good stories about performance of that device, so no problem there. Obviously, you know, we need to consider the fact that it will run at lower resolutions and that kind of stuff, but on that small, like 7 or 7.5 inch display, that shouldn't be really a big problem. And, you know, at the end of the day, when it comes to games, we will get Xbox Game Pass games, we will get Xbox Play Anywhere titles as well. So any title that you own on Xbox and is part of Play Anywhere program, you will be able to play on that device as well. And don't forget that you're still getting support for other stores. So Steam, Epic, GOG, etc., etc., Battle.net. So you will still be able to access all your games from other digital stores as well. So yeah, we call it Xbox, but it's actually more than that. It's not really full Xbox, because obviously it's not fully backwards compatible. But I guess you could say that, well, it's a new device. Microsoft never had a handheld. So looking at that handheld from not necessarily an Xbox device kind of perspective, but as a device part of that of the family, I guess, a new device, it's still going to have support for many games, so you won't get bored on that for sure, especially when it comes to new games. And, you know, I'm actually planning a video. I made that video on Polish channel already, but Microsoft has one big thing, issue to solve, and that's lack of games or not enough games, big games on Windows Store. That's the big problem, because, you know, there's some big games on that store as well, like for example the latest Assassin's Creed, sure, but there's still a lot of games that don't get release on Windows Store. They get released on Steam, they get released on you know, well, Steam is the most popular obviously, but, you know, Epic for example, but not Windows Store, and Microsoft needs to change that, right? I mean, the real question is, why is it that all these publishers, you know, publish on Steam, they publish on Epic, but they don't publish on Microsoft Store, and they need to fix it. Because then, you know, if you own an Xbox ROG Ally, you know, you may as well just buy it on Windows Store and be done with it, right? But anyway, guys, listen, this is a very interesting device. This is like a first step into this new generation of devices from Xbox and third-party devices from, well, Xbox collaborating with third-party companies, I guess, because a proper Xbox console is still coming, but you know, probably in 2 years' time. So this is going to be an interesting device to look for, and really looking forward to like first reviews and stuff, and maybe even trying this device out for myself. So we'll see. So anyway, guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. Check the Stronic website. Link is in the description below. If you're from Europe, they offer great desks and chairs and all kinds of stuff, and you can use my code to get extra 20 euros or pounds off. So give it a try. Take care, guys. Bye.